Hölgyeim és uraim, végre itt vagyunk a nagy napon. Nézzük meg, hogy milyen út vezetett az Oscarhoz.
Kezdődött a National Board of Review-val, és elnézést, hogy kottából beszélek, de muszáj, mert a nevek miatt pontosan kell elmondanom. A National Board of Review az írnek, Adam Sandlernek, Kathy Batesnek és Tarantinónak adta a díjakat. A Critics' Choice Award, amelyik az amerikai sajtódíja, az az írnek adta a legjobb filmdíját, és a Golden Globe-ról már tudjuk, hogy 1917, Renée Zellweger, Laura Dern, Brad Pitt és Joaquin Phoenix.
Welcome back to the Golden Globes.
And the Golden Globe goes to Laura Dern.
This is Laura Dern's 5th win and 8th nomination.
All my love, thank you all. To seemingly play the villain and then him give me like truly maybe the greatest monologue I've ever been able to say, and she's also right and will also win, and it's also ugly. It really speaks to the business of divorce.
And the Golden Globe goes to Brad Pitt. Once upon a time in Hollywood.
Before The Revenant, I used to watch, year after year, his co-stars accept awards and get up and thank him profusely. I know why. He's an all-star, he's a gent, and I wouldn't be here without you, man. I thank you. And I want to say hi to my folks, because, hey, they're back in the Ozarks. I wanted to bring my mom, but I couldn't because any woman I stand next to, they say I'm dating, and just be awkward. All right.
Yeah, I do like the idea of a 10-film filmography, especially a 10-film filmography where I've spent the last 30 years giving everything in the world that I have to it, and then dropping the mic and saying, okay, that's it. And there's other things to do. I can write plays, I can direct plays, I could do a TV show, I could do a lot of different things, but the filmography will stand.
I don't think that I've ever done too many predictable things. So if that came up, it's not because we're Todd or I are following some rule book. It's because we feel inspired again to explore the character more thoroughly. That'd be the only reason for me to do it.
And the Golden Globe goes to Renée Zellweger.
I'm gonna take this home and find out where it's gonna live.
Where is gonna be the place?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go see. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And the Golden Globe goes to 1917.
The first time I met Steven Spielberg, I was 33 years old. I'd never made a movie. I walked into the room with him and he treated me like an equal. And he's treated me like an equal every day since. And so when you send a script like this out and somebody like Steven says, this is incredible, I love this, I want to make it, you know, it's thrilling. You know, he manages to be both a huge movie fan and a genius.
És akkor egy héttel a Golden Globe után jött a Screen Actors Award,
amely az amerikai színészek díja, és ez azért nagyon fontos, mert az Amerikai Színész Szövetségnek 6000 tagja van, és ezek közül nagyon sokan tagjai a Filmakadémiának, tehát ott is Brad Pitt, Laura Dern, Renée Zellweger és Joaquin Phoenix nyerte a díjakat, de nem az 1917, hanem a Parazita.
Noah wanted to make another movie and to focus on it being a love story, and started having conversations with Adam. This was their 4th collaboration, myself, very luckily, and Scarlett. And in these conversations with us and friends and family, he started to become clear that he wanted to make a love story through the lens of divorce. And I think we shared all of it.
Let's be honest, it was a difficult part. A guy who gets high, takes his shirt off, and doesn't get on with his wife. It's a big stretch. It's big. Listen, I love our communities. I love our communities so much. It's been amazing to me. I've met so many amazing people along the way. Each of us in this room, you know, we know pain, we know loneliness. We bring that to the screen. We know moments of grace. We've had moments of wisdom. We bring that to the screen. We've all had a laugh at our ridiculousness, and we know funny, and we bring that to the screen. And goddamn, I think that's a worthy endeavor.
I couldn't fully appreciate it at the time. I now realize how fortunate I am to be a part of this community. I have such reverence for actors and what we do. So I feel really honored to be here. I'd like to just talk about a little bit about my fellow nominees. When I started acting again and going to auditions, I'd always get to like the final callback. And there would always be like 2 other guys that I was up against. And we'd always lose to this one kid. But every casting director would whisper in there, "It's Leonardo, it's Leonardo." Who is this Leonardo? Leonardo, you have been an inspiration for over 25 years to me and so many people. I thank you very, very, very much.
What an honor. What an honor. From my actor family. Thank you so much for this. And thank you for inviting me here alongside my extraordinary sisters whose work touches me so deeply. I celebrate y'all whenever you come out with anything with the popcorn breakfast at the theater. Sharing the celebration of Judy Garland's legacy will always be one of my greatest life blessings. Judy Garland, 50 years later, your community is thinking of you tonight. This is for you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
우리가
어워드 시즌을 레이스를 하고 있는 건
It is true that the momentum is building, and we are a part of the awards race and a campaign. But I think today what's truly important is that these actors were acknowledged by fellow peers, acknowledged as the best ensemble cast of this year, and that's the greatest joy of this night. In regards to the Oscars, who knows? No one can predict what will happen.
모르겠어요. 가보면 알겠죠. 네.
És aztán pedig egy héttel ezelőtt ugyanebben az időpontban Londonban a BAFTA-n is nagyon érdekes dolgok történtek.
Hát nagyon érdekesek nem történtek, mert ugyanazok nyertek, akik a Golden Globe-on, beleértve az 1917-et.
And the BAFTA is presented to Laura Dern for Marriage Story.
And the BAFTA is awarded to Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Unfortunately, Brad Pitt is unable to be here tonight, so to pick up the award on their behalf is Margot Robbie.
And the BAFTA is awarded to Sam Mendes for 1917.
Very, very much, BAFTA.
And the BAFTA goes to Joaquin Phoenix for Joker.
I feel very, and the BAFTA is awarded to Renee Zellweger.
This is very humbling.
And the BAFTA goes to 1917.
Giving us a really wonderful night. Thank you very, very much.
És ami miatt különlegesen érdekes lesz az idei Oscar, az pedig az, hogy nagyon sok a kétszeres és háromszoros jelölt.
Akkor sorolom. Scarlett Johansson, Best Leading Actress a házassági történetért, és Best Supporting Actress a Jojo Newsiért. Cynthia Erivo a Harriet című filmben, mint főszereplő, és a film dalát is ő szerezte, és ő is énekli. Quentin Tarantino háromszoros jelölt, egyrészt a forgatókönyvért, másrészt mint rendező, és harmadrészt pedig magáért a filmért, mint producer. David Heyman 2 kategóriában, mint producer, a Volt egyszer egy Hollywood, és a házassági történet, és Todd Phillips, mint rendező, és mint a film producere, a Jokerért.
És hát az idei év nagy vesztesei, akik pedig megérdemelték volna a jelölést, Adam Sandler,
Jennifer Lopez,
Eddie Murphy, Adam Driver
és Jamie Foxx, akivel interjún következik, és akinek kárpótlásul hoztunk egy kis ajándékot. Have you ever been convicted of any crime?
We all stand as black men this far from being convicted of anything. I've been pulled over, just like Walter McMillan was pulled over. My father was put in jail for $25 worth of illegal substance. An educator for 25 years, now sitting in jail with kids that he taught. As black men, we always know that at any point in our lives, it could go awry. And so with that type of knowledge, taking on the role of Walter McMillan in Just Mercy, there were certain things that we were doing in that movie that everyone who's watching it as a black man understands. When the hands go up like this on the steering wheel, when the cops pull over, that's saying, I just want to get home to my wife. I just want to get home to my kids. I'm someone's son. I'm someone's father. So all these things that go on that sometimes people who are like my non-black friends will never understand that. You'll never understand driving in your nice car and seeing the cop go by and everything goes through your head. Do I have my license? Do I have this? Do I have that? To the point to where it makes you make a mistake. It's a constant thing. And it almost creates like a bit of a post-traumatic stress type thing, the way you react to certain things.
A little gift from Hungary.
Thank you so much. I'm
you know
hungry
what
for
it
this
is,
gift.
right?
Yes, this is...
Tokaj.
Exactly.
It's the king of wines.
Yes, it is.
To the king of movies.
Thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy this. Come on.
Get this hug in, okay?
There you go. All right.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Royal yeah. How do I say it right?
Tokai.
Tokai. Thank you so much.
És most következik Adil Abergél.
Ki az Adil Abergél?
Ki tudtad mondani, gratulálok. Adil Abergél a sztárok fodrásza, a legnagyobb hajfodrász, hajmester Hollywoodban. Ő az, aki Charlize Theron és Saoirse Ronan, a két jelölt frizuráját fogja készíteni az Oscarra. Adil.
Yes, my love?
How does somebody
Yeah.
end up with Charlize Theron, Kristen Stewart, Reese Witherspoon, and I'm not giving you the rest because I forgot.
The story really starts when I was about 10 years old. And I used to do all of my mom's friends, and I used to color their hair. So they would come up to our apartment. I would charge them $3 for an application of hair color. And that, I think, kind of started my love and my passion for hair.
And let's go to Charlize and the ominous Tiffany bracelet that went around the world. First of all, I was surprised to see that Charlize didn't have time to do her roots.
What people don't get to see in the background is that this is a mother of two. She is incredibly busy producing movies. She is incredibly busy at award season, and award season is every night going out, every night being busy, plus you living your own life, right? So there are moments, like any other woman in the world, where you don't have the time, and you literally do not have the time. And so, no, you just make it work. And you go and you find a Tiffany bracelet and you put it in your hair.
Well, give me a little bit more detail on this.
Yes. So Charlize was wearing Tiffany jewelry on her hands and in her ears. And then when I went, I saw the tray of different jewelry. And I said, you know, I think it would be really incredible to put that in there to kind of just conceal a little bit of the roots. But I also think it would make it a little bit more interesting. Because with short hair, you're very limited again, right? And then I was thinking like, my God, how am I gonna do it? Like, how is it going to secure? How is it not gonna fall? I don't wanna be in trouble if it falls down and it gets lost, so.
And
yes.
It will damage the hair.
Yes.
Because you glue it. You actually had to glue it. Right?
No, I actually didn't glue it. I actually braided the hair and then I sewed it onto the braid. So that's what was so difficult. So when she went home at the end of the night, there was a bunch of thread in between the entire bracelet that was clear thread. So I do not know how she got it out, but I know that on her Instagram, she said that it was super difficult to remove.
Come Oscar Day.
I don't always know what the girls are gonna wear, but I can tell you that come Oscar Day this year, I have 2 girls going to the main show and 3 girls going to the Vanity Fair party. So I'm gonna be doing 5 people that day. And the problem is that we live in Los Angeles, where there is a lot of traffic to get from one person to the other. The first one is going to be Saoirse Ronan, who is also nominated for Little Women. And then we're gonna be doing Charlize, who's nominated for Bombshell, another incredible, incredible film. And then from there, we have 2 other girls that are going to the party, and then one of my really close friends, Maria Sharapova, who's also gonna go to the Vanity Fair party.
And what happens if there is a problem with the hair?
Yes.
Before they go on stage?
I think they're gonna have to go in the mirror and help themselves out.
If you were a member of the Academy, which movie you would vote for?
Here's the thing that you have to understand about a bartender. We're on everybody's side. So I'm not allowed to take sides. I'm your bartender. I always think that you're the winner. So all of the movies, and whether they win and they're coming to celebrate at my bar, or they don't take home the trophy and they're here to maybe drown their sorrows, then, well, we'll just say cheers, enjoy the Oscars Governor Ball, and thank you from here and Tequila Don Julio.
This year the color tone and story is all the lavenders, amethyst, purples. So it's really fun to try to find transition tones within that shade of spectrum of color, which is really nice. This year we're focusing on more eco-friendly designs, so not using the green oasis foam that you see many times in flower arrangements.
If you were a member of the Academy, which movie would you vote for?
Oh, I would say probably Parasite. Yes, Parasite. It's a beautiful, beautiful film.
We're going to be opening up 1,500 magnums, which is equal to 8,500 glasses of champagne. So nobody's going to go thirsty.
If you were a member of the Academy, who would you vote for Best Picture?
I would have to say The Joker. It was unexpectedly amazing, and the acting was just riveting. I felt the role. I felt it.
Vegan menu. You are a meat person. You come from a meat country. How does it work for you?
I love vegetables. My mother had the biggest vegetable garden. We had meat once a week.
In Burgenland?
In Kärnten. Because I grew up very poor. We couldn't afford meat. The farmer next to us, sold us sometimes some sausages and things like that. But we might have had a chicken on Sunday because we had our own chicken and a little meat, and then that's it.
Wolfgang, you are not a member of the Academy. What would be the movie that you would vote for?
Well, I love the movie called Parasite, but I also like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think 1917 was amazing, but I did not see the Austrian Man. What is it called, the Austrian Man in Scorsese's movie?
The Irishman.
The Irishman. I got confused. He should do one about the Austrian man. I thought
That's the sequel.
The sequel. Yeah, it's about time.
Yes,
yeah.
Where you gonna be during the Oscars, the Governor's Ball?
You get 3 guesses. Where you think I'm gonna be? In the kitchen cooking. That's what I do. I'm not an actor. I'm not a director. I have to watch that Don is happy and gets good food.
He's going to come out for just a glass of champagne.
Thank you.
I come at the end in the dining room.
We're going to come back.
Thank you.
Hát is, hogy nézem, mindjárt 11:30.
Fél óra múlva kezdődik az Oscar közvetítés.
Velünk pedig egy hét múlva találkozhattok az eredményekről és minden háttérről.
Hello, Hollywoodból, az Oscarról.